Alright, y'all. So it finally happened. I got a package in the mail. And you know, I had to try out this new place called Temu because everybody's talking about it. So I had to see what it was all about. So I've got it right here. The big old package. And open it. But anyway, so I just want to do a little Temu Haul video. Let's see everybody else is doing one. But you know what I hate about some people's Temu Haul videos? Like the products, they just unbox them and they never show them how they work or if they last or nothing like that. First off the bat, I am getting a terrible smell of chemicals and whatnot. So I think I might take this off of my dining room table.
3 hours later.
I got an extra large mouse mat to basically replace my current mouse mat. I'm definitely gonna let it air out because good lord, it stinks. But I mean, it just smell like funky Fritos. You know how you got that friend with them nasty tail, funky tail, sweaty tail toes? That's what it smelled like. But this is the mouse pad, and this isn't even the whole thing. I'm just gonna have to do this. I mean, you see that? We got a little bit over there. It's a pretty large mouse pad. It's pretty nice though. It actually looks really nice. It just stinks. I mean, looks pretty nice. The detail is pretty nice. It just stinks. Smells like funky feet. I think I will let this air out. So it's a couple days later. I let the mouse pad air out because it absolutely smelled like Fritos. And this is how it looks on the desk, at least. Super large, super big. Looks really good. Nice detail and everything. It looks very good far away as well. So it is thinner. So it's pretty thin. The one I got on Amazon is a little bit thicker, but it's the same size. But it still looks cool. After airing it out for like a day outside, the funky smell went away. And then I sprayed some like Febreze or whatever it is up on here to just make it smell a little bit better. Don't know entirely why it smelled like funky toes. I looked at it. There wasn't no mold or nothing on it. So I don't know why it absolutely just smelled like that. But if you get this, simply air it out for a couple of days or just a day. And then just leave it out for the rest of the days and just spray something on it. It should just go away. Next up, we're gonna open up this. This is supposed to be a fidgety toy. So essentially, pop this plug open. This is how the box looks. It's got a cute dragon. Keep away from children because it's got the bag. But essentially, so what it is comes in this thing. This is actually way bigger than what I thought it was. On the pictures, it does not look this big. I have to pull up the picture. The picture looks way smaller. But I seen this dude. He's like, it's like, what is it called? I think it's Everyday Accessorize or something. Everyday Carry Accessorize. And he did a video where he was like, he had like fidget toys. And this was one of them. But this thing that he had was like over over like $100 or something crazy. So when I seen this on Temu, I was like, man, this looks just like this. So it's obviously a clone of that. It was basically a fidget toy. But I will say something, you can definitely tell it's a clone because it doesn't open and close. It's not as satisfying as like on the other guy's video. Look at this. But that's supposed to be like a little fidget toy. It's supposed to look like a deck of cards. It's actually way huger than what I thought it was. I thought this was gonna be tiny. This thing is like, this is in the palm of my hand. This thing is actually massive. Maybe am I doing it the right way? Yeah, this thing is, I mean, it makes a nice clicking noise. There you go. This thing is like super, whoa. Whoa, you can actually take it apart. Huh. Interesting. You can actually rip the entire thing apart, but it looks cool. It basically looks just like the one that's like over $100, but you can definitely tell that this was only $4 because it's not as easy to open and it's not as satisfying. But the clicking noise is, but it's very loud. I mean, it's a little bit too loud, but that's one of the products. Next up, I'm afraid to open this. I feel like this is gonna stink, but we will try. We're gonna open this. It's a stress ball. This was $1, I believe. And now, according to the listing, I'll show the listing up in a second. It is supposed to be odor-free, kid protective, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's see if it's odor-free. Bet I did a smell that. Definitely not odor-free. Oh god, not odor-free at all. But you know what? This reminds me of something. I'm gonna be honest. On the listing, it looked way more rounder and also looked way more cooler. It definitely is a stress ball, because look at that. I could definitely say I could pop this very easy, but it's also sticky and it stinks. It's definitely not odor free. It's definitely full of odors. So you know what's gonna happen to this. Oh, look at that. Listen to that noise. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun to squeeze, but I don't know. I feel like I'm about to start itching in a second, but oh god, but it stank. It smelled like chemicals. Absolutely terrible. This one is probably gonna go in the garbage because just from the smell alone, but definitely not odor free and definitely not as circular. Like you see, it's kind of like an egg shape. It's not like, I thought it was like a solid round ball. Maybe that's what it is. But this one, yeah, no, this is a dud. Mousepad was a go. This is a dud. It's better than this. Ugh, I hate this actually. I'm gonna go wash my hands now because that's how terrible it is. Next item. I'm doing all the boring items first. So far, I think the only item I like is the mouse pad in this, but we're gonna have to air that mouse pad out, because it's when I tell you it smells like some Fritos, some Funky Tail Toes. That's what it smells like. Now this is a pendant, a little African pendant. Now y'all know this ain't no real gold, but y'all know how I feel about real gold, all right? If you watch any of my thrifty chain videos, I'll tell you and I'll tell you again. Ain't nobody gonna go up to your necklace and verify that it's real gold. Now, first of all, one thing I don't like, you see how that's all scratched up? Hopefully you can't see me too well. But you see how that's, let me put that close. You see how that's all scratched up? Brother, this supposed to be brand new. How this mug already scratched? Alright, now I like how it's got the little African countries up in it. Now, is that all the African countries? I honestly don't know. But it's pretty thin. Super thin. And that thing is paper thin. Paper thin. This hole is pretty big. Hopefully my thrifty chain will actually be able to fit in it. Alright, got the thrifty chain. I don't know, y'all, if it's gonna fit through it. These are two different color golds, I think. Hopefully it does fit through the thrifty chain. And yep, it does. So it is thrifty chain certified. Okay. But it looks cool. Just don't flip it over. It's all scratched up apparently. But yeah, of course, not real gold, but you know, ain't nobody going around wearing $300 necklaces. Alright, we ain't rappers and we ain't rich either, so. Next, we've got phone holder, a car phone, but in your car. But instead of putting it like in your vent, like that's usually how the normal ones go, you put it on top of your dashboard, because that's what my mother wants. She doesn't want one in her vent blocking her precious air. So, the question is, does this stink as well? I feel like all this stuff stinks. Okay. So, as you can see, some of the adhesive is coming off. So, that's not good. That's not good. But apparently, is this the adhesive? Oh, this is not even adhesive. This is where your phone goes. Okay. And it comes with 0 instructions, because that's a great idea. But let's look at the box. 60x stability. Can't get rid of it. A touch design. Well, of course it is. A mute module. Model General. What the heck is model? Product name, Gravity Vehicle Support. This is a great product name right here. The Gravity Vehicle Support, the GVS. Such a great name. We're not gonna read no more about this. Oh, there are instructions. Instructions on the side of the box where they put the stupid sticky at. So, actually, we're gonna set this up. I'm gonna actually set this up for you guys in my mama's car, and we can see how it actually works. Y'all know I hate things that don't come with instructions, man.
3 hours later.
Maybe I need to. It would have never went in. That's stupid. Why we keep it installed? Then why not just stupid? Go do that. And what do you do with? Okay, I'm guessing it goes like that. Yeah, and you do this, and I'm guessing you use this to hold it in place. Yeah, that's what my guess is. Well, we're installing the car, and we will see. I will surprise my mother with that. We'll leave that over here. Alright, so yeah, little update. I tried to install this. It does not work. This is very, so you peel this off and then you obviously stick it to it, but no matter what, the phone would weigh it down and it would go like this, and it would just tip and fall off. The phone that we used was the iPhone 14 Pro, and it could not hold it up, and it would not hold up, and it just kept falling. And I honestly think what's interesting is because this suction stuff is actually very, very sticky, but like, I don't know why, but like on my mom's car, it would not stick. But if you put it on like something different, it would stick and hold up. Now, what is weird though is that with my phone, I don't have my phone because it's recording this video right now, but with my Samsung phone, which is a little bit lighter, a little bit thinner, it held it up fine. It really didn't flop over at all. But the minute you put my mom's phone at iPhone 14 Pro, the Pro, by the way, not the Max, it did not hold it up. It just like kept doing this. Or it decided that it was gonna tip this way and fall all the way over there. So definitely a bust. Very, very sad. I was hoping that this would work because I've seen this adhesive. It's very sticky. I bet you if I stick it to this table, it'll stay there. But I don't know why it could not hold the phone in place. And last but not least, we've got the Lenovo Think Plus headphones. Think Plus Live Pods XT81, because Live Pods, Think Plus Live Pods wasn't a big enough name. You need the XT81 to top it all the way off. So let's see if we get any good specification on here now. Yeah, so what's weird is on the description it says 5 hours of battery life, but really it's 4 hours of battery life on the earbuds, and it takes about 1 hour to charge them. They use Bluetooth 5.3, but they call it something weird in the description. Yeah, that's all really that needs to be done. You can use them one-in-one, according to the description. I'm gonna see if that's true. It's gonna go like this. I'm gonna see if that's true. Not. Now these were $10, so you know, worst case scenario, they suck. I give them to my mother. Best case scenario, they don't suck and I don't give them to my mother. I mean, now let's see here. Got a little manual. Oh, I got a special triangle because to tell me that the quality is certified. It's certified apparently. So this is the this tells you how to boot them up, but that is in Chinese. You got an English version, or you do? You barely tell me anything though, so we don't care about this. All right, here's the charging cable. So USB Type C. This is gonna get tossed. Here are the headphones. So oh, I did get the blue color. Okay, cool. I did. Yeah. Okay, so the box is just gray, but the color is blue. Now, first off, the biggest lie on the description was that this is metal. Definitely not metal. Plastic. The case looks cool. That's about it though. They look cool, but they feel extremely cheap. Definitely super plasticky, but that's how they feel. Here is your charging port. And there's no pairing button either. Wow, no pairing button. Apparently you flip them open like so. I guess you just connect them. So this is how the little buds look. They're black little buds. Okay. They've kind of got, if my camera would focus, thank you. They've got stem-like design. They're kind of like AirPods, but without the tips. Yeah, look at that. No tips. So, yeah. So I already know the fit on these are going to be terrible because they have no tips, but we will see. So apparently that's how they look. They're very tiny actually, but we are going to connect them up and see how they sound. I'm a fool. I'm gonna have to switch phones now. Alright, so I have switched phones now, so sorry if the color looks a little bit off. Hopefully I'll fix it in editing if I can be bothered to, but essentially the headphones have came up. It is these with the Chinese writing. We're gonna pair them up. Yeah, pair. Are they paired? They are paired. 100% battery. Wow. Put it in my ear. Whoa, it's really loud. Wait a minute. Okay, so it's definitely touch controls. I also turned to the game mode by accident. Let's see. How do I get out of game mode? So there's a music mode. If you hold down on here. Sorry about my nails, bro. You hold down on here. Game mode, music mode, and then normal mode. Is that what it said? Music mode, game mode. It's super loud. Okay, the chick screaming in my ear is beyond loud. These things are very loud. Now, first of all, the fit is not it. I do not like the fit. I can hear a lot of the outside world still, but we're gonna play music at not a loud rate because I already know these things are gonna hurt. They're actually not bad. They just sound okay.
3 hours later.
Alright, so I listen to music on these different types of genres. The real tester here, because this is what I thought the problem was going to be, was that if you play too many instruments at once, it'll start to get muddy. Now, with bass, they're booming. They're definitely hitting. If you do hit the volume up pretty high, that's when it starts to get a little bit muddy. I personally don't rock my earbuds over 50% because I already have sensitive hearing to begin with, so I really don't need that high anyway. But once you get past 50%, it does start to get a little muddy. But bass is fine. It actually sounded really good in these. The real test is what you do is you play like a heavy metal or rock song and then see like how much of every instrument you hear. And what's actually crazy is it actually passed that. I could hear a majority of the instruments. Now, by no means is it my, my sound piece, or even my earphone Pro 2s. I forget what the heck these are called, but these headphones, these are a great pair of headphones. But they're no means like these. These, of course, give you better sound, but again, these cost, I think, originally $70, but y'all know I don't pay full price for nothing. I buy stuff when it's on sale. Again, this was like $10 and some change, and it was actually good, actually really decent, and it actually sounded good. Like, I thought it was gonna sound like crap. Now, one thing is, the fit was actually fine for me. Shook my head a little bit. They didn't fall out. I thought they were gonna fall out, but they didn't. The fit was fine. These are definitely those type of headphones where they have a more open ear design, so you will definitely still be able to hear the mess around you, but they do sound good. So these are a great backup pair. I'll probably put these in my workbook bag, and when these died, I'll use these. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a full like 30-day review and see if they last for 30 days, and then let you know how they are overall. But you know, one thing I did not test is the mic, so I'm gonna have to go test that. But overall, these are a go. I actually really like these. I didn't know because they were $10, and you know, I picked up this case, this cheap tail filling case. Man, I feel like something from the dollar store with no pairing thing. I actually have no clue how they fit in like that. Oh, it lights up. Ooh, that's fancy. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty bright. Yeah, you know, overall, I give these, for $10, I give this a 10 out of 10. Before I say that, let me test the mics, but this is actually a really good buy. And basically, all the links to any of this crap, except for that sticky ball thing, that stress ball stanked, and it went straight in the garbage. I've never thrown something away so cool in my life. But the mouse pad, this weird thing, the pendant, this thing, you know, all of these will be linked down below. There'll probably be affiliate links, and then there'll be probably a affiliate. If you never used Temu before, you use the sign up link with 30% off. You get a 30% off coupon code, but it is affiliate. So that would be it. I'll put it in the description and in the comment section. But yeah,